It's been a while. We're actually supposed to have a rainstorm tomorrow, so I need to do a lot of backyard prep to get ready. So it is time to get back into the grind. I have these plants that are rooting, and then I also have these ones, and I actually just saw on my community posts or community page, people are doing like food bank type library. I don't know if you've ever seen those like neighborhood free library things, but they're giving out food, and I actually think I want to start a plant donation one. So I'm actually going to put these into some more of these, and then I'm going to just get these all ready to get put in the plant donation. Wow, look at the root on that thing. And I'm going to put it in there. Alright, here's the next one. So these are all ready to be watered, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of water, really water that thing into the soil. Okie dokie. So we just recently replenished our wood pile this weekend. We've got a lot of wood ready for fire season, or fire pit season. But I don't really want it getting too wet, especially if it's gonna rain all day. So I actually learned a cool new trick. This is for a cooktop. Supposedly, it's meant to be stored like this. I had no idea. That is honestly pretty cool. Now I just put the cover on. So I have, in this area specifically, I have been struggling with caterpillars. Like you can tell some of these leaves have been eaten. This powder stuff is just cayenne. Supposedly, and I think that it might actually be truthful. If you spray this in the soil, it actually deters the caterpillars. If you look closely, a lot of these tiny lettuce leaves, they look like they're getting eaten by something, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour down some cayenne powder. I'm just gonna pour a little bit of this around. I think I'm gonna just, there we go. Right, so this is my persimmon tree. The leaves are definitely falling, as with my other tree. So one of the things that I need to do is clean all these up. Otherwise, we will just have a flooded mess. Also, this is my peach tree. It's looking a little sad. It definitely needs to be potted in the ground. But that's a springtime kind of thing. So I'm actually going to move this inside because it's already very wet. So I think I'm going to actually approach these a bit differently. I do want to start composting and like making my own compost, and I know it's only leaves, so it's not very nutritious right now, but I do know that if you leave it for 6 months, eventually it will break down into soil, and I can always add to it later. So I think actually that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna gather these leaves and the other leaves, and I'm gonna make a compost pile. So I actually decided, obviously not today or tomorrow, it's gonna rain, but sometime this weekend, I think I'm going to make like a compost box type thing out of chicken wire. So stay tuned for that. I'll have the video of that done, but for now, until I get that done, I think I'm actually just gonna store the leaves in this trash bag. There we go. That's good enough for now.